Hello everyone, it's Leo, and this week is Wonderful Precure the movie debut week. We're all very excited. Wonderful Precure is finally getting its movie, and we're gonna see Mahotsukai, we're gonna see Hirogaru Sky, lot of cures appearing, but the adventure is obviously from the dogs and the cats and even the bunnies. In this video, we're gonna check out some new stuff that is going around, also some interviews, interesting tidbits from the interviews, and maybe some surprises, and obviously merchandise. We're gonna start with a very peculiar and interesting one, which is a specific collab that Wonderful Precure is having with Small World's Miniature Museum. I think this is important for a very specific reason that we're going to check out right now. So in there, we're going to have some merchandise. As you can see here, we are going to have some photo cards, very pretty ones with the cures. And we're going to have a little menu, a little drink menu. So we're going to have a drink for Wonderful, a drink for Frandy, a drink for Nyami, a drink for Lillian, and some coasters as well. And in here we can see some coasters, one for each of the cures and one for each of the animals, Komugi and Yuki as well. But what is really interesting here, really interesting, is that they have updated this menu. So this is the current menu that we have, which is the updated one. But before they posted this one, they have posted another menu, which is this one, right here. This menu right here shows that Satoru is going to have his own drink as well. Satoru and Daifuku are both going to have their own drink. Oh, actually, it's not a drink, it's a parfait. I mean, the update can mean that they're not gonna serve this parfait anymore. But I believe they're trying to hide the fact that the bunny duo is going to have their own piece in the menu as well. Another thing, and for this I'm gonna have to hide Cure Cinnamon, is this other piece of merchandise right here, as we can see. So we have the coasters for the 4 cures, one for Komugi and one for Komugi and one for Yuki. But if you go to the website, their coasters are pink and blue, which are their theme colors. In here, in the deleted menu, it is orange and yellow, Satoru's and Daifuku's colors. So, isn't it a little weird? I think it's a little suspicious. And with the information we're going to share a little later, further down in this video, it makes it even more suspicious. Anyways, we also have this, which is a huge amount of merchandise that is getting released. This is from the Toy Online shop, and this is all related to the movie. Very interesting pieces of merchandise. We're gonna have so many acrylics, and I love those chibi acrylics right here. Very cute, and they all connect with each other, as we can see here. We're gonna have keychains. We're gonna have hair gum. We're gonna have lots of different merch. And if you are a fan of Maho or Hirogaru, we're also gonna have some stickers of each of the cures that are present in this movie as well. Another interesting thing is that we are going to see Natsuki in some pieces of merchandise too. We only see the cures, we only see the mascots and the animals from this season, but in here we can see that Natsuki is going to have an acrylic stand. And it's an interesting thing. And Daifuku's merch is mostly related to standing up Daifuku, as Yuki and Komugi are, and they're probably going to be most of the movie, which happens when they are inside the video game world. And now we're going to talk a little bit about an interview that was shared in Animedia. Animedia has Wonderful Precure in their cover in this very beautiful image. And those anime magazines, they usually have 2 different covers. The other cover of this edition is from Genshin Impact, from Natlin. Very beautiful cover featuring the Natlin characters. We can see here that the wonderful girls are on the other side. So this magazine brought us a couple of interesting information and some interviews with producers. So, in one of the interviews, um, they say that they have been talking about how they wanted to put the Usagi group or the bunny group, which is relatively quiet in the TV series. They wanted to put the Usagi group in the spotlight in the movie since the beginning of the project from the movie. So they noticed that they were not very active in the actual anime, and they decided since the early days of the movie that they wanted to put them into the spotlight. And they also said that they wanted to see how they support the chaotic, wonderful Precure team in the movie. So, even though they are probably getting the spotlight, they are also going to be just supporters. So, this is interesting, right? Daifuku will play a very active role in the game. And what will happen in the movie is that Satoru will support Komugi and the others from outside the game, and Daifuku supports them from inside the game. And then they say something very interesting. In addition, will there be a surprise for Satoru in relation to Daifuku? And then they finish this part of the interview by saying that a certain person in the movie will easily find out that Iroha is important to Satoru. It's that obvious, everyone can notice. This person is probably Natsuki, the blue-haired girl that is going to appear in the movie. And so another thing that was said in this magazine is that a little before they enter the game world, there is a phrase, an anything goes game world. And then they say, it seems that something surprising will happen to Daifuku, who was sucked into the game with me. This is either Iroha or Komugi speaking. And so something special and surprising will happen to Daifuku. What do you think it is? I believe this surprise, like right now, I am believing that the surprise that they're so talking about is the fact that Daifuku will be standing up in the movie, and I hope that he will have the ability to talk, because in the TV show he does not. Maybe in the movie he will be able to, and that might be part of the surprise. I hope it is something like that. I would love if that was the case. We also have this very, very beautiful artwork from the Kamikita twins celebrating the release of the movie. Very pretty. I love my queen butterfly in this image. Obviously, I am loving this so much. And last but not least, there was a tweet that unfortunately I was not able to see because Twitter is banned in Brazil because they are not abiding to Brazilian law. And in this tweet, it was someone who went to the preview screening of the wonderful Precure movie. And then they said, to all dog and cat owners, to all Mahopuri, Hiropuri, Satoru-kun, Daifuku-kun hardcore fans, all I can say is, be careful. I feel like this person is saying, be on your toes, because we might have surprises. We might have something great coming out of this movie. And they mention everybody, dog owners, cat owners, Mahopuri, Hiropuri, Satoru, and Daifuku. So it's like everyone should be careful. Everyone should pay attention to what's going to happen. I'm very curious. I feel like this movie is going to be a blast. All the interviews say that there are lots of surprises to come, and I'm very curious to learn what those surprises are going to be. I am already very happy with both cameos that we had in episode 32, both from the Hirogaru team and from the Maho team to celebrate the arrival of the movie. And I don't know, I just feel very happy that those two teams are taking the spotlight again, and I hope that they're able to shine a lot in the movie as well. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. Be careful of spoilers because spoilers are going to be present. So if you are someone who cares about spoilers, be careful because at the end of the week, movie will start screening in Japan. And obviously, we do have lots of spoilers here in this channel, so I'll be sure to update if something huge comes or if we learn big things about this movie. Obviously, there will be videos or etc. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the Magical Cinnamon production team for this content and also the members. If you're a member, thank you very much for your support on YouTube, on Patreon, on Throne. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.